that. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a shark? To glide silently through the vast, mysterious ocean, a perfect predator, a master of your domain. For many, the word shark conjures images of a mindless eating machine, but the reality is so much more complex and fascinating. Today, we're diving deep beyond the headlines and the Hollywood myths to uncover the incredible life of a shark from birth to the top of the food chain. Let's start at the very beginning. A shark's journey into the world is diverse and full of peril. Unlike us, sharks don't have parents to protect them. They're on their own from the moment they're born. Some sharks, like the great white, are born live. The mother carries her pups, sometimes up to a dozen, inside her for over a year. When they're born, they're already miniature, perfectly formed predators, ready to hunt. But there's a dark twist. In the womb, the competition is fierce. The strongest pups sometimes eat their weaker siblings, a phenomenon called intrauterine cannibalism. It's a brutal head start, ensuring only the fittest survive to see the ocean. Other sharks, like cat sharks or horn sharks, lay eggs. These aren't your typical chicken eggs, though. They come in tough, leathery cases, often called mermaids' purses. The mother shark carefully wedges these cases into crevices in rocks or wraps. Their tendrils around seaweed, anchoring them against the currents. Inside, the embryo develops, feeding on a yolk sac. It can take anywhere from a few months to over a year for the tiny shark to finally chew its way out of the casing and swim free. Imagine being born into the vast ocean, a tiny snack for larger fish, with no one to guide you. It's a testament to their resilience that any survive at all. Once they're out in the open, the race for survival is on. This is the juvenile stage, perhaps the most dangerous time in a shark's life. They are small, vulnerable, and a potential meal for just about everything, including bigger sharks. To survive, they have to be smart. Many young sharks spend their early years in shallow coastal waters, mangrove forests, or estuaries. These nurseries offer a double advantage. They are rich in small fish, crabs, and shrimp for them to eat, and they provide shelter from the larger predators that roam the open ocean. During this time, they aren't just hiding and eating, they are learning, they're honing their incredible senses. Let's talk about those for a second, because they are a shark's superpower. First, their sense of smell is legendary. Some sharks can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This allows them to track down injured prey from miles away. But it's not just about blood. They can smell the chemical signals of other fish, helping them find a meal or avoid a threat. Then there's their hearing. Sharks can hear low-frequency sounds like the struggling vibrations of a fish in distress from hundreds of meters away. It's like having a built-in dinner bell that alerts them to an easy meal. Their eyesight is also perfectly adapted to their environment. Many have a special layer behind their retina called the tapetum lucidum S, the same thing that makes a cat's eyes glow in the dark. This layer acts like a mirror, bouncing light back through the retina, effectively doubling their ability to see in the dim, murky depths of the ocean. They see the world in shades of black and white, but their vision is incredibly sensitive to contrast and movement, which is all they need to spot the silhouette of a seal against the bright surface. But the most extraordinary sense is one we don't have at all. It's called electroreception. Sharks have a network of small, jelly-filled pores on their snout called the ampulla of Lorenzine. These incredible organs can detect the faint electrical fields generated by the muscle contractions of living animals. This means even if a flounder is completely buried in the sand, invisible to the eye, a hammerhead shark can sense its heartbeat and pounce with perfect accuracy. It's like having a sixth sense, a biological cheat code for hunting. As they grow, they graduate from the nursery. They venture out into the wider ocean. Their diet changes and their role in the ecosystem becomes more defined. A juvenile reef shark might start by eating small crustaceans, then graduate to fish, and eventually, as an adult, hunt larger prey like octopus and rays. A great white pup might start on fish, and then, as it reaches its massive adult size, switch to hunting energy-rich marine mammals like seals and sea lions. This is when we see the apex predator in its prime. An adult shark is a master of its environment. Their days are a constant cycle of patrolling, hunting, and conserving energy. Many sharks are not constantly on the move as we might think. Some, like nurse sharks, can rest on the seafloor, pumping water over their gills to breathe. Others, like the great white, must keep swimming to breathe, a process called ram ventilation. For them, to stop moving is to stop living. Their hunting strategies are as varied as the sharks themselves. The thresher shark uses its incredibly long tail as a whip, stunning schools of fish with a powerful craft. The cookie cutter shark, a bizarre little predator, latches onto much larger animals like whales and tuna and carves out a perfectly round club of flesh, leaving a crater-like wound. The great white is famous for its ambush technique, rocketing up from the depths to surprise a seal at the surface. These aren't random acts of aggression. They are calculated, efficient methods perfected over millions of years of evolution. But a shark's life isn't all about hunting. They also have complex social lives and migration patterns that we are only just beginning to understand. Scientists using satellite tags have tracked great whites traveling thousands of miles across entire ocean basins, from California to Hawaii and back again, while we're still not entirely sure. It could be for mating, to follow food sources, or to give birth in specific, safe locations. It's a mystery that reminds us how much we still have to learn. We also now know that some sharks, like hammerheads, can gather in massive schools, sometimes numbering in the hundreds. Are they socializing? Is it for protection? Or is it related to mating? These are the questions that drive marine biologists today. They are not the lone solitary killers of our imagination. Eventually, even an apex predator's life comes to an is the longest living vertebrate on Earth, with some individuals estimated to be over 400 years old. Imagine a creature swimming in our oceans that was born before the United States was even a country. Most sharks, however, live between 20 and 30 years. As they age, they may become slower, their senses may dull, and they become more susceptible to disease or injury. In the end, they might be taken by an even bigger shark, or simply succumb to old age, in jihad body sinking to the seafloor, to be reclaimed by the ocean and provide nutrients for a new generation of life. From a vulnerable pup to a master of the seas, the life of a shark is a story of survival, adaptation, and power. They have been patrolling our oceans for over 400 million years, surviving 5 mass extinctions. They are not monsters, they are vital, keystone species. As apex predators, they maintain the health of marine ecosystems by weeding out the sick and the weak, and preventing any one species from overpopulating and destroying a habitat. A healthy ocean needs sharks. The biggest threat they face isn't a larger predator, it's us. Overfishing, habitat loss, and the demand for shark fins have pushed many species palaverous, the brink of extinction. But by understanding their incredible lives, by replacing fear with fascination, we can become their greatest allies. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the life of a shark. I hope you gained a new appreciation for these magnificent creatures. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about our amazing planet, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what ocean animal you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.